Yeah, I got to get off. I'm in the middle of a video here, and I got to get off. Yeah, all I just got in for my bike ride, man, and I feel great. All I've eaten today is juice and watermelon and bananas. Yeah. No, I can't break myself. I just did 20 miles. Could have done 40 easy. Anyway, I got to run. So, you're drinking your juice, are you? Do you have a Hamilton Beach juicer? Anthony Davis should. What an absolute joke. Joke. Now, this is not a hate on Anthony Davis. It's just not. This is just from somebody that has spent much of his life in the health and fitness field. And I can see what I can see. I'm sure he's a nice guy. Don't know him, never met him. But it doesn't take a genius to see that he's in lousy shape. He's always been in lousy shape. That's been a knock on him for a long time. This is nothing new. But this is just so ridiculous. I saw this morning. He played last night for the Lakers. After a couple days earlier, he had a monster. 30-some-odd points and 20-some-odd rebounds. I mean, just a monster. Monster performance. And when he plays like that, the Lakers can beat just about anybody. It's not LeBron James's team anymore. It's just not. LeBron James' era is done. D-U-N, done. He will have his moments because he is who he is, and he'll be a all-star level player, but he's not. No, he's not a top 10 player anymore. Anyway, I digress. Anthony Davis wasn't a top 10 player last night. He wasn't even a top 50 player last night. He stunk. And the problem is, guys, he is in such hideous shape, he can't follow up one great performance with another. He can't do it. He's on a crappy diet. It's all a high-protein diet. All these schmoes, these athletes have their own personal chef. They pay him up to $200,000 a year to pretty much come over and cook for them. Now, you go to any culinary institute, anyone, and see if there is one course whatsoever in nutrition. You think Bobby Flay knows anything about nutrition? These guys don't know anything about nutrition. They want to make $200,000 a year from one client, so they just cook them what they want to eat, and they convince them because it's a chef. Well, it must be healthy. They're a joke. It's an absolute joke. But back to Anthony Davis, eats like crap, and that's where it all starts. Okay, he doesn't work out. Any working out he does is lifting conventional weights, which is a fate worse than death, especially with you combine it with a low carb, high inflammation, paleo, keto type diet that he's on. He has no chance. Now, Forbes has him listed at about $50 million. He's going to make $38 million this year. And I think he's got 2 more years on the contract. The point is, guys, he doesn't have to get out of bed in the morning if he doesn't want to. And therein lies the problem. He doesn't care. There's no reason whatsoever for him to play great every single night. It doesn't matter. He's set for life. And these owners have to be very, very careful of who they give the money to. Michael Jordan, worth the money. Kobe Bryant, worth the money. LeBron, worth the money. Anthony Davis, not worth half of it. Not worth half of it. That's another thing. I mean, LeBron James is such a crappy shape. He can't play offense and defense. Anthony Davis did a few nights ago. He was hideous. Couldn't move. Didn't care. Everybody's talking about, Stephen A. Smith and all them. They were just Kendrick Perkins. He's another one that's holier than thou all of a sudden. Oh, he was in good shape, wasn't he? Anyway, talking about he doesn't care. He has no fire in the belly. That may be true. That may be true. As I said, I don't know him. But even if he cared like you wouldn't believe, he is not in the proper physical shape to do anything about it. Guys, if you have no energy, if you have no spring in your legs, if you have no improper core strength, you are not I don't care how much, what your desire is. If you can't do it, you can't do it. And he, at this point, can't do it. Now, many of them are just gulping coffee, 5-hour energies. They're just running on artificial stimulants. Jimmy Butler does about 10 cups of coffee a day as a drug addict. Okay? Now, I know a lot of them take EPO, which is what track stars take for, their blood hemoglobin levels and all that sort of stuff. Adderall, modafinil. It's just, they're all drug addicts. And I guess Anthony doesn't care enough to get the proper drugs because he was hideous last night. But this has been going on his whole career. And nobody will say, well, nobody knows about the diet and exercise. They just don't know. He doesn't care. There's not a fire in the belly. He's constantly hurt. Well, that's another thing. He's constantly hurt. He's out of shape. I mean, he's out of shape. So anyway, as I said, I don't know him. I'm sure he's a fine man. But, first of all, he is going about his health and fitness completely wrong, and that I will give him a break. Because I'm sure these goofballs that are working with the Lakers have no idea, their trainers and their strength and fitness, they have no idea what they're doing. No idea what they're doing. Lift more weights to make you a better basketball. Oh, this is stupid. What I would do, get them on the sugar diet, get them on PNF exercises, and a thorough dose of kettlebells every single day. And guys, all you need is a half an hour. And all that time, instead of working a half an hour instead of 3 hours in the weight room, all that energy goes into the game instead of, lifting bench presses, which do nothing, absolutely nothing, and a lat pull down. Please, stop. All right? So, anyway, Anthony Davis, I wish you well, but unless something changes dramatically, it's not getting any better. Anyway, we know better. Eat and drink your fruits and vegetables and live your life with true power, not the fake stuff, true power. Before you go, I'm old enough to be his grandfather, okay? Do you think he could have done my routine today? 30 miles on the bike and 20 minutes of kettlebell? I don't think he could. All right? All right. Love you all, guys. Have a good day.